B means every data from the first row and again every data. That's what it is mentioning. So it's selecting the first row every data. So that's what it is returning. So that you need to understand the entire data from each dimensional we are returning. So it will select the entire array, and each entire array we are selecting the first row from the each dimensional. Okay, and in that array we are returning every data. That's what it is mean. Okay, so don't get complicated. So which means it will go select the second array and every data from that. And first row, the same case, we are selecting the entire dimensional. From each dimensional we are selecting the first row and we are returning all the data. So that is 1 2 5 6 we are getting here. And same way, different types of data means what it is means in the sense, instead of going and declaring the arrays on your own, still somebody recording. Okay, sorry. Yeah, instead of going and declaring entire array on your own, you can do through the numpy as well. So that's what we are seeing here. So in a numpy will give you zeros and ones and full operations. So if you pass zeros, in the sense it will create the array with zeros. Okay, so you can create a two-dimensional, three-dimensional, or one-dimensional. I'm trying to create a one-dimensional here. So 5 data should be there in that array. 5 data should be there, and all of them is zeros. So if I run this, see, you can see 5 zeros as a one-dimensional array. So if you want to create two-dimensional, that can be possible. 2 rows, 3 columns, all of the data will be 0, which means this 2 rows, 3 columns. Hope you guys are following me. And 3-dimensional also you can do that. So 2-dimensional, which means in that case 2D array will be there, and 3 for each dimensional, 3 rows will be there, and 3 columns will be there. That's what it is means. So two-dimensional arrays, as we asked, it is created, and one for each dimensional, 3 rows, 3 columns it is giving, right? So that's what it is means. Okay, and 4-dimensional, this is, I think you guys are facing the first time 4-dimensional. So the entire, okay, so it's a little bit hard to explain, and maybe understandable, it will be little bit easy.
Could
So
you
the
explain
entire
24 again?
first, sorry,
24, 2, 3, 3. How it will work?
I am sharing my screen, right? Yeah,
Yes, yes.
you are saying.
Yeah, this 24 number na convert 3D. NP dot zeros 2, 3, 3. Yeah.
You didn't understood this thing.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay, what about you, Kasana? You only asked, or is it Manisha?
It's
Yeah,
Manisha's.
I'm Manish.
Okay, so you did understood.
No.
Yeah, I understood.
Okay, so can you explain? Maybe in my way she didn't understand. Let's
Okay.
see in your way she can understand. Or
First it creates two dimension, and for every two dimension it gives 3 rows and 3 columns. That is where we can see two set of rows and columns.
Okay.
still not yet understood. We are creating two-dimensional. Okay, so that is the reason I'm passing 2 here. Okay, and that each two-dimensional having 3 rows, 3 columns. So here this is a
Yes.
two-dimensional array. It's holding 3 rows and 3 columns. Again a two-dimensional array. It holding 3 rows and 3 columns. Same goes for.
Why we are taking that means uh, 2 times matrix because of dimensional, right?
No, I didn't catch you. I didn't follow you. Come again.
Why we are taking that 2 matrix? I means I understood that 3 row 3 column, but how
Okay.
to decide that how much matrix we have to take?
That you can pass. Instead of that, if you want a two-dimensional data, you can pass, or else you can you just want to create four two-dimensional, you can pass. That's totally up to you, right? Isn't it?
Then if we are putting 4, then we have to take 4 matrix like this.
We don't have to take it. Machine will take.
Okay. Just
Did you
could you
understand what I meant to say?
run once by
If you,
putting 4
sorry,
3? Could you rerun once that one by putting 3 or 4? Yeah.
see, it's creating. Okay.
Yes.
My company people some keep messaging me. I don't know what is going on there. Fine. Still it's late. Okay. Fine. So what here? So you understood this thing, right? Isn't it now, Manisha?
Yes, yes, understood.
Or not? So then, can you explain this? How about two-dimensional?
Rows and column. Last two are the rows and column.
Yeah.
Mhm. First two, I
How
don't
about
know.
you, Kasana? You understood?
The rows and columns must be three, no sir. 3 rows and 3 columns.
Three rows and two columns. That I understood. Okay. Seems you guys have some problem. So some understanding. Okay. So what I'm creating two three-dimensional arrays. Those three-dimensional arrays having three two-dimensional arrays which is holding three columns and two rows, which means two three-dimensional array in the sense this is one three-dimensional array, another one is this is one three-dimensional array. Instead of this three-dimensional array, we have three two-dimensional arrays, one, two, three, each of them. Okay, so then three columns and two rows. Understood? Or
And
is it
what is the
confusing?
first two number?
First two number, this one.
First,
It
no,
refers to
no. First
dimension.
number is 2, na? What it means? First number is 2.
What it is mean, Kazana, again?
It refers to dimension. That is two set of three-dimensional array. That is where
Okay.
we'll
That's
get.
it.
Yeah, understood.
Two set of three-dimensional arrays here. One
Three
time
rows and
one
two columns.
3D,
Yes.
another one 3D, and this 3D having three 2D. One, two, three. Right? So each 2D is having three rows and two columns. And if you go with the 5D, if you want to try, you're welcome to try. That time things will get more messy. That's totally up to you. And here, and so far we have seen zeros and ones. Zeros, if you put everything will become as a zero. If you put ones, I didn't show you ones, right? So here we have ones. So can you explain this again, Manisha? Let's see how did you understood.
4-dimensional, 2 rows and 2 columns.
Really? Four-dimensional?
Means
How about you, Kasana? What dimensional array is this?
It is two-dimensional array which has four set of
Really?
dimensions.
Two-dimensional array? Come on, guys.
Yes, no sir. It has one row and column.
It's
2
three-dimensional
row
array,
and
right?
2 column.
It's
4-dimensional.
three-dimensional array, right? Right? So four two-dimensional arrays will be there, and each two-dimensional array having two rows and two columns, which means this entire thing is a one two-dimensional array. This entire thing is another one two-dimensional array. Not understood what I'm saying?
Is it
Understood.
two-dimension or three-dimensional array?
4-dimensional.
That you need to tell me. Is it a two-dimensional array or three-dimensional array? Can you tell me? Any one of you?
4-dimensional.
Three.
Again, how about you, Kasana? Is it a four-dimensional or three-dimensional or two-dimensional?
Is it two-dimensional array?
No, both of you wrong. It is the three. Oh, come on, guys. Is it really complicated to understand?
Little bit.
How is it three-dimensional, sir?
Okay, so you said four-dimensional array. Can you explain how it is four-dimensional array?
That was
I will
Manish.
explain three-dimensional how it is in the sense, but you need to explain your answer how it is four-dimensional array.
I told it as two-dimensional array. Manisha was the one who told four-dimensional array.
Sorry, explain what is so how it is become a two-dimensional array.
I thought it has one row and one column, that is two rows and two columns. That is how it becomes two-dimensional array.
Sorry, come again clearly,
It
slowly.
has two rows. In each set,
Of
it
course,
has two
rows.
rows and two columns.
Yeah,
In that way, I thought it is two-dimensional array.
yeah. This is only one thing is this only one thing is a two-dimensional array. What about the rest of the thing?
Then in that sense, it is four-dimensional array.
Really? Then what it is this? Is it a four-dimensional or three-dimensional?
It is three.
Really, you guys don't have any idea about the dimensional works, right? Okay, let's come from the first. I think we need to start from the two-dimensional. Okay. Okay, where, yeah, here it is start from the two-dimensional. Two-dimensional in the sense one nested, so it will give you 2 into 2, like a 2 into 7, whatever. It will contain only this much as a one part. Okay, so this is two-dimensional. So one-dimensional in the sense it will contain only one row. Two-dimensional in the sense it will contain, of course, 3, 4, that doesn't matter, but it will become only one matrix. You understood what I'm trying to make a point?
This is 2-dimensional.
Yeah. One
So
dimensional in the sense it will contain only one array.
rows
Okay.
and column doesn't matter to decide what dimension it is. Am I right, sir?
Rows and columns doesn't matter. It the matrix count of matrix is the matter.
Yeah, actually.
Two-dimensional arrays contain only one matrix. You know what is matrix, right? Isn't it? Or you don't know that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So can you tell me again what is matrix?
We have to means like a row and column in this symbol, a square bracket symbol. We are assigning the values and giving rows and column. Means 2 by 3 like this. If you are having 2 rows, 3 columns.
Yeah. So no matter what contains, it will contain rows and columns as a matrix contains rows and columns. So two-dimensional array always contains only one matrix, and three-dimensional arrays, that is something different. Okay, so it will contain multiple matrices. Okay, as a two parts. Okay, so here we can go with a three-dimensional array. So here you can see it is containing two matrices, right? Clearly you can see that. So of course you can give a three matrix, but it will be part. You can separate multiple matrices will be there.
So it is
Okay, that is what
3-dimensional.
sorry.
It is
Sorry.
3-dimensional. It is
Yeah, this is
3-dimensional.
three-dimensional.
Okay.
So three-dimensional can contain multiple matrices. Okay.
Yes.
In the whereas if it is comes to the four-dimensional, that is where things will get messy. So here you can also see this is a two-dimensional, it is containing only one matrix. This is a three-dimensional, it is containing multiple matrices. But whereas four-dimensional in the sense, okay, so what it will do, it will contain part of multiple matrices. Not understood the term? How about you, Kazana?
I didn't understand, sir.
You understood up to three-dimensional?
That I understood. You told part of something that I didn't understand.
Like three-dimensional. Can you explain again what is three-dimensional?
More than two matrix.
Really, that's what you understood?
We have two matrix in 3 dimension.
Not 2D in the sense only one matrix will be there. 3D in the sense there will be multiple matrices will be there. That is the concept.
And
Understood?
4D means?
4D means it will contain multiple 3D matrices.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay?
Yes, yes.
Which means it will contain multiple matrices, even that matrices also containing multiple matrices.
That is 4D.
Understood? Still, I don't know how many people understood this thing.
So
Anybody have still any doubts on this?
4 dimensional has multiple matrices, no, sir?
Yeah, there is no compulsory. Maybe it will have 10 multiple matrices inside of it, right? So like if you, that's totally up to you what you are declaring. So here also, instead of giving 4, if I give 10, this 3D matrix will contain 10 matrices, right? Not understood.
It's a
What
good
about you, Kasana? Segregating. I think I am explaining the right way only, right? Okay, so one dimensional will contain only one row, two dimensional will contain matrices, and three dimensional contain multiple matrices, and four dimensional will contain multiple matrices of matrices. Matrices of matrices, we can say.
Yeah.
That. How about you, Manisha? You understood something?
Yes, yes.
Can you explain whatever I said again?
Yes, two-dimensional means one matrix,
Okay.
three-dimensional means two matrix, and
Really?
four-dimensional
Two
means
matrix only? That's not the point I said, right?
yeah. Could you scroll up your screen? Three-dimensional. I need to check. This is two-dimensional. More than two matrix means three-dimensional.
No, no. What about you, Kasana? What did you understood?
More than one matrix
Yeah,
means
we can take in
three-dimensional,
that. Okay. What about the 4D?
and 4D means mm,
So let me
matrix
tell you
in
how I
matrix.
understood. How can we conclude? How I think we can conclude that to be 4 dimensional means if we have three set of matrices, then we can tell that to be 4 dimensional. That is how I thought.
4D is like we are having matrix in matrix like this. Means a set of
Matrices
matrix.
of matrix
No, no,
means
a set of matrix we are having in 4D.
so set of. We are not able to say like that. Here we have two sets of matrix. So
Yeah, that
this
is
is a
4D.
different set. This is a different set,
And these two
right?
include in one matrix, right?
That's what I said. 4D means a matrices contains matrices. I You didn't understood the term.
Yeah, I understood.
Okay, so 2D is a single matrix, and 3D is a matrix contain multiple matrices, and here matrices containing multiple matrices. I don't know still how am I supposed to explain. Still, anybody having any doubts? Shall we move further or something?
We'll
Yeah,
move
more.
further, sir.
Okay. And here again, three-dimensional. We are declaring a three-dimensional array with one's value. Okay. So, Manisha, can you explain this?
Yeah, 2 rows and 2 columns,
Okay.
and four set of 1 minute.
How about you, Kasana? What did you? Can you explain?
It's a three-dimensional array of four set with two columns and two rows.
Yeah. Previously, you were saying this was four-dimensional, right? Why?
Because we have
That time.
four steps. That is why I thought four dimension.
So here, what makes you think this is a three-dimensional array?
I'm still not clear, but on one logic that one matrix is just a row and column. When it is 3D, we'll be having two matrices. In that way, I told this is a three-dimensional.
Okay. How about you, Manisha? Why this is a 3D dimensional matrix? Can you tell me?
Yeah, because it is having only one matrix. In that, one matrix is there. That's why.
It is having one matrix.
Yeah,
Okay.
only one matrix is there.
Okay.
Means set of matrix we don't have. That's why. If you are having a set of matrix in a big matrix, so that is 4D.
I think you guys slightly understood, but still not it clear, isn't it? Whatever. Just I will try to put quotes here. One dimensional, we all know it's only one row. Two dimensional in the sense, two dimensional arrays will create a matrix, which is a single matrix. No matter single matrix, no matter how much rows, how much columns it's containing, that doesn't matter at all. So always rows and columns does not matter at all. Three-dimensional means will contain all the matrices in a single matrix, like that we can say. Or else, do you have anybody having any second thought on this? How about you guys?
It's clear, sir.
And four-dimensional in the sense, do you have any description on this?
Set
Any
of
idea?
matrix.
It will contain matrices inside matrices, multiple matrices of matrices.
Yeah. So we can say it will contain a 4D means um, okay, it will have multiple matrices that matrices contains multiple matrices inside of it. Or else you guys have any other way of define these things? Little bit more concise. Any idea? Anybody? That's it. Okay. So hope you guys understood. Now tell me, Manisha, why we are calling this as a 3D dimensional array?
More than one matrix.
Sorry?
More than one matrix. Means if you are
More
having
than one matrix.
means if you are having 2 rows, so it will like 2D.
So one second. So I've done that. Okay, now tell me, what about you, Kazana? Why we need to call it as a three-dimensional array?
We have single matrix inside the matrices.
So, come again.
Uh, Multiple matrices are defined inside one matrix.
Yeah, here only one matrix is there, that one matrix containing multiple matrices. So whereas four-dimensional in the sense, it will contain multiple matrices. Inside of the multiple matrices, it will contain multiple matrices. Yeah, like four-dimensional only, we are struggling this much. If it is goes for the five-dimensional in the sense, any idea, Kasana?
I understood how to represent the five-dimensional array.
What how about five-dimensional?
Yeah, that is what I understood how to represent it.
Five-dimensional? Really? I have no idea about five-dimensional. Uh, okay, we will try. Let's see. So, but before we can complete, so here ones in the sense it will contain all the elements as a ones, and we are creating a three-dimensional here, and we are giving the bits, which means 32 bits we are allocating and creating that into a three-dimensional array. Okay, so that also you can do, or else you just want to go with a random number instead of ones and twos. You can use some operation called full. So here we are passing two-dimensional array, two rows and two columns, and the values with 99. Okay, so here you can see it is created a two-dimensional array here with a value of 99. Of course, you can pass any values that you can here. That will create a matrix. Okay, and you can you can change the data type, whatever data type that you want. So here I'm approaching as a float. It is created as a float. You can clearly see that. Okay, and this is what it is in the sense nothing. You just don't know how to, like either you want to declare a 2D dimensional array or 3D dimensional array. You just want to replicate another dimensional array in the sense you can just pass the array name. So here I have a array called ARR1, right? Name, what you can do, you can call a like operation. So that like operation, what it will do, it will create a replica of that array with your own number. So that is a two-dimensional array with a, it is having 2 into 7, two-dimensional array, 2 rows, 7 columns. So if I pass that array name with a 4, it will create a 2 into 4, 7 array, 2 into 7. Okay, that's what it is done here. Any idea what is whatever I did explain, Kasana?
It replicates an array and we define the number.
Yeah, form of array. I'm saying it is not replicating the values of array.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it is a form of 2 into 7 or 2 into 8 or 3 into 3 or 4 into 4, so it will take that form and it will, whatever the value that you are giving, it will replicate with that. That's what it is means. Okay, that's what like operation will do. And following that, random. So you just want to go with only one number, you just want to go with different numbers. We have number will provide you something called random. So rand in the sense it will give you zeros, 0 to 1, all the decimal values. So here the size of a two-dimensional array will contain 4 rows and 2 columns and random values of zeros in between the zeros and ones. So you are getting that one. You can clearly see that. Okay, so that's what happening here, and it will random each and every time. If you run this, it will vary the data, so you can clearly see that as well. See, and following that, you can create a three-dimensional array also, of course. So for four two-dimensional array will be there, and that two in that two-dimensional array, 2 rows and 3 columns should be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 two-dimensional array. That is what this three-dimensional array meant to be. And each dimensional two-dimensional array having 2 rows and 3 columns. And if we run each and every time, it will change the data. And following that, here what they are doing, same way, replicating another arrays. There we have used full, like here we are using sample keyword. So array 1 we know 2 into 7 format, so 2 rows and 7 datas. So if you put it in the decimal format, this is how it will give. So same replica formation. And instead of going this integer, if you want to go, sorry, instead of going this with the float numbers, if you want to go with integer, number will provide you something called rand int. So here I didn't pass any array format, just I'm passing some value, means 0 to 7, whatever the values, it will give a random value to you. So here I can see 0 to 7, any values each and every time if I run, it will give some random value. And you can do that with arrays also. So here in between the 5 to 17 boundary, I'm going to create a 2D array which is the size of 3 into 3, which means 3 rows and 3 columns. So you can see it is creating. So you understood what is random will give what is the use of random now, doesn't it? Or anybody?
Rand gives random numbers, and here we have defined dimension and rows and column. Like random numbers from 5 to 17. Size is 3 rows and 3 columns.
Yeah. And following that, identity matrix, I don't know how many people know this. So this is what identity matrix, which means a triangle, which means this value only will become as a 1, rest of them will be filled with 0. So that's what identity matrix. This also we can create. So if you give identity, it will go with the 5 into 5 size. If you give 4 into 4, it will go with 4 into 4 size. So that automatically will do whenever you call the identity. So that I think this is not necessary, but still it is there. And we are creating a one-dimensional array, and we are repeating. I think we have seen some kind of a repetition operator in list. So if you give a what is that, a list into 2, in the sense it will return the list 2 times, but it will not work same way here. If you give repetition with 3, in the sense what it will return, it will take each element and it will return 3 times. It will take next each element, it will return 3 times. That's how it works. That's what the repeat operator will work here. So this is our array. I am repeating array 3 times, and if I run this, you can clearly see each values it is returning 3 times. But if you do with the list, what it will return, first it will return 1 2 3, then comma 1 2 3, then comma 1 2 3, like that it will return. So that is the difference between the arrays and lists. If you want, you can cross verify that. And here, which is nothing but we are creating a 2D array with a one-dimensional using the repeat operator. So we are calling the array, which is I have declared here, up to 3 times, and we are breaking it. Axis breaking. 0 stands for y-axis, 1 stands for x-axis. If you put x-axis, this will all comes under like this. So I'm calling the y-axis, and it is creating a 2-dimensional array here. Here you can clearly see that. I don't know why it's moving to the bottom. So this is what it is giving. Okay, and following that, like what if you want to substitute the entire value of a matrix inside of another matrix? That's what we are going to see over here. For that, I'm going to create a full of ones into 2-dimensional array, which is containing 5 rows and 5 columns of full of ones. Then after, I'm going to create another one zeros matrix, which is 3 into 3 matrix. It's a 2-dimensional, 3 rows of 0 and 3 rows of 3 columns of 0. So we have two two-dimensional arrays now, and I am converting only one data from this 0 into 9, which is 1. Okay, so sorry, which is 9, which means it will go and change the center point of value into 9. Now what I will do, in this 5 into 5 two-dimensional array, I'm going to change or else substitute, or also what I can say, apply this array into this array. How we can do that? In the sense, we are changing the main 5 into 5 array with z. So while seeing the result, you may understand something. So this is a 5 into 5 two-dimensional array which is containing full of ones. So that's what we are getting here. And this is another two-dimensional array which is containing 3 into 3 full of zeros. That is what it is here. And after that, we are changing the second row and the second column value as 9, which means the second row and the second value, we are converting that into 9. So that is what happened here. Now what we are going to do, we are copying this entire dimensional array and substitute here. That's what we are going to do. So here from the second row, okay, second row starting from 1 to 4, we all know it will not take the last position, so that is the reason I've passed 4 here. So it is means this row, and same goes for column, second column, okay, and till 4, which means it directly stands here. Okay, so this one we are replicating with z. So and finally you are getting result like this. You guys understood anything from this? How about you, Kasana?
Yes, sir, understood.
What did you understood?
Can you scroll up?
Okay.
Okay. In this case, we are creating 5 rows and 5 columns completely with ones. And in second case, we are creating 3 rows and 3 columns with 0. Now we are substituting the value. In third case, we are indexing, we're giving a position, we are replacing a number. That is in first rows, first number. Where is it? Yeah. First row, first number. So yeah, I like
This
first
one the
line is
result.
0. First line is 0 position. Next second line is first position. In that 9, the 9 which we have is the first index, so we're replacing it and copying the same thing, and we're replacing now with different like copying the first matrix, and we're replacing the number on first index, fourth position, we are changing it to 9.
That's it.
Yeah, in this case.
How about you, Manisha? You understood something?
Yes, yes.
Sorry, your voice is too low. I can't
Yes,
understand.
yes. I'm checking that last one, like how
Last
you are
one,
saying,
we are doing
like
all the things here.
z of 1 comma 1 equal to 9 means first row, first column, we have to put, we have to replace 9 there, right?
Yeah, here. That's happened here. This is
Yes,
the
yes.
result for that.
Okay. And after that, I'm checking like, that one I'm checking.
Confusing. Okay. So output. We all know we can change a value through indexing. So that's what we are doing here. We are selecting first row to till fourth row, which means from starting here to this this three things only. Okay. And how about the column? In the sense it will start from the first column, which means this is the zeroth column and this is the first column. Okay, so first, second, three, we all know the for last position it will not take. So that is the reason this value is not changed. Okay, so we are selecting this particular square bracket only, which means this particular in between the matrix only, this 9 values only, and we are replacing that values with this result. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't get it.
Yes.
Either you understood or not, or else. How about you, Kasana? Now you understood anything
Yes,
about the
sir.
last result?
Yeah, I understood.
Okay, what did you understood? Can you explain it one more time?
1 is to
So
4
that
in this case, it selects from first row. It ignores the zeroth index, first row. Uh, it and selects till third row. Last value doesn't count, so it selects till third row. Same case with column also. It ignores the first column, zeroth column, selects from first column to third column,
okay.
and then we've copied Z. Uh, we have given we've to replace 9. That is where we are doing it.
Okay. So seems like still anybody having any doubts on this? But you, Kasana, Manisha,
No.
the result.